But I'm just thinking the prospects of a Vanguard plus Crimson on the flip side tactics right now is amazing against all of these heroes.
Walking around with smoke on the VS, and now both Solo as well as Seema have boots. So the rotation, or just moments like this, like again they run a Shashlo, he didn't get the anchor smash off, the Sunstrike helps to get the kill. And it goes the way of Lycan, and we also take the jungle. And we just abandon until we hit level 4.5. Come back to lane, and then we're good from there. Mid lane, this should be a good rotation. Vanscore gonna boulder forward, hitting on no one. Sunray turned on, Dragon Tail's unavailable with the Breathe Fire. A very quick pick on the Invoker. Seema gonna rotate.
He can get his ulti right now, he's gonna pop it because he has the Arcane Rune. But with Invoker TPing back to the lane as fast as he did.
They're gonna go again. Power's out, they're holding on to the stun from Solo. And then she blow. Wait, what? Hang on, what did he just stun?
He stunned it, but it crackened it.
Okay, that shouldn't happen. Three-man smoke maneuver. They're coming in towards Crazy. Cold Snap's going to be there. The kick actually catches Solo. The Sunstrike. Take me one. Walks back into it. The Raw's over on Vanscore. They're going to get one, potentially two. The DK's got ball. 10-minute mark. But there's a heavy rotation. Even Seema's coming up. Vision for the Radiant side sees Solo, and that's why they boulder over. And this will put this push to rest, especially if Solo, they need to get a kick, they need to get something. They meanwhile will rotate over, and Solo basically starts to fertilize that small bush.
It's okay.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, see, you thought about so much the Lycan, you just forget Terrorblade on the other side.
Oh, now Vega, they jump in again, they're going after no one, the Sun's there. Vanscore, however, taking a lot of damage. The Forge Spirit is ripping apart. The Sunstrike is able to hit. No one, too good.
Too good, managing. But that kind of makes it so you have to ferry like Clarities or something along the lines. Because if you don't have enough for your finger...
That Raw's well off target. He needed that Sunstrike to connect. Sorry, not the Raw, the Sunstrike. To connect. For him to find that kill. The ball's still going to make it difficult for Vanscore to keep the chase going. So Mag will try and outrun this. He needs to turn to the east, however. Lion's coming in with Finger of Death. And now, while the Ravage pops, he can't get the finger off. Seema feeds himself. Shashlo knew the commit about it. Here comes the Illusions into the pit. Having a bit of a sticky beak, but Roshan's already going to go down. So flip side, all they can do is just get the revenge. They look towards the tier 1. The Sunstrike, FN, not enough damage, and now with Shashlo arriving, Seema understands he has to get the hell out of here. The walls go on him, there's no need to actually trigger off the Ravage. They had that Lion kill in the bag, especially for a range hero sieging into a tier 3. Vega can't find a good initiation. If Solo comes too close that he dies. It's just really that simple. You get a denial, so that works. Call snap on Seedoy. Remember, Flipside still want to fight. They're trying to take the mana off Shashlo, which is so smart because then he cannot use both Mech as well as Ravage. You've only got one of the team fight abilities, so now off we go. Solo dropping way too quick. Seedoy just having so much of himself. You may bring down the Earth Spirit, but what is going to be the cost? Shashlo still has the Mech, still has the Ravage. The Nova's going to pop, but that melee Rax is dying very, very quickly. The Sun from Seema catching 3 on the back lines. So they trigger off the Mech now from the Tide, and he actually still has enough mana to get that Ravage off. And Seema, they know exactly where he is. The Observed Wall positioning was perfect from Flipside. So Seema will get burnt up. And now it's Vega, who are in...
Have to get this...
You can't do this though. Like Shashlo's coming in with a Blink Ravage. He's about to kill the entire Vega. Solo's even so close that he's going to get hit by it as well. You blink out with no one. But Roshan, well, it's in the hands of the Lycan. But what's he really going to do? There's no ulti form. They've already brought down the Beastmaster. So you can bring him back to life. Mepcom, trouble when he's battling up against Solo. He's locked on the hillside. Wants to come back down again. A Tornado catching out 3. Seedoy will walk free. Solo, Wave of Terror is going to get the reveal off, but I'm waiting for this Phoenix to start fighting back. With Ern's charge over on Solo, he's overstayed his welcome. There's the Sunray. Phoenix actually gets the kill himself. Still want to get yourself good positioning going into the playoffs, but this is definitely not the dream. There's Wave of Terror out from Solo. They're going to start with a swap. They actually isolate Tammy Wild, but Vanscore on the back lines. The Nova is also down for the moment. Mag just wants to outrun it. He's able to actually get out of range of the Nova stun. But still dies to the burn as well as the extra chase. Vega scrambling the defense. And a 2-for-1 trade-off, it ain't that bad, but you still lost your tier 3 tower as well.
Yep. It's just showing you how hard it is.
Yep, we are. Radiant have no information about this whatsoever. So the rotation over, they're going to find, yeah, and they do. Straight up Phoenix, the Sunsprite's going to kill him. Don't need to commit anything more.
The reward before you lose the game. So I could be right.
Lion, jump him, looking for the opening. Seema in very, very deep. Soul's going to swap him out. The Ravage will pop. Actually reaching the line. The Tornado going to buy more space, but damn that Terrorblade. He's doing some work. Mag, he comes in close, but doesn't actually trigger either Necros or Raw, and Seema will die to Magnetize. FlipSid have the greatest fight they could have asked for. It's very surprising that that could even happen. Like the Beastmaster, for all of his net worth, just wasn't there. And now they can rotate over towards the mid lane. Like, just finish off the range rack, so a double lane of Raxing going the way of FlipSid. They're looking very good here. Obviously, this is the first game for both of these teams in the European qualifier for TI6. And Vega is one of the teams that I think a lot of people would have put near their top 3 or 4
Yeah.
out of the European groups, which is quite hard considering just how close skilled all these groups are.
I put them kind of 5.
Pick. As you see Seedoy backing up, Soul's keeping his eye on the original. But that shapeshift already going to go down. That's why Seedoy need to drag him up. The Deafening Blast pushing him back. Seedoy's dropping quickly. The Big Nova's also up and make it down. Vega finding the picks and they can move on to more. Ravage available for Sharslow, but while the BKB's up on no one, he does not want to expand this. Solo and FN in a world of hurt from Vanskor that magnetized with the boulder forward and the kicks doing work until Seema and FN are able to team up to stop it. Take Me Wild and Sharslow are on the retreat as once again we're going to just spike up. So you can understand the security that we're going for.
That just melted anyways. That Roach took 5 seconds.
Not long at all. Aegis goes into the Lycan.
Items. Toby knows how to do that.
Oh yeah, I can look at this little thing right here.
Yeah.
He has the Elderborn crest. Meanwhile, FM initiated on. Remember, he's still got the Aegis, the Immortal. Also a Solar Crest, making that hitting a little bit more difficult. Swap up. Seedoy gonna get stunned. Where's your Ravage? There she blows. Seedoy is still burning. It's not gonna be enough. And he actually stunned it, swapping out the life. The Lycan is forced all the way out. Now Vega are the ones in a world of hurt. The buyback comes out from the Invoker, but they're still good to fight here, FlipSid. Tammy Wild's probably the only one they're concerned about being very low, but he can also armor toggle. The EMP Tornado is not going to make this any easier, however. But they still attack into that top rack. The boulder forward coming out from Vanskor, trying to kick no one out. Trying to create space for FlipSid to get Megas. Now they've got it, and Seedoy can turn his attention directly towards no one. Has to go into the Ghost Walk to escape. FN's gone, and so is the game. GG, FlipSid, in just shy of 36 minutes. We'll find a victory over Vega in both teams' first game of the tournament.
It was really good play. It was an amazing play by Vengewap there, but an even better play coming in from Tide. Sharslow with that 4-staff save, the Grieve save, even the Ravage helping out there. If that TB had went down, that could have been a really good turnaround for Vega. They could have wiped them, and then they could have immediately went down middle and forced a lot of buybacks. So with that one save there, they pretty much ended the game.
And this now means